Doctors are very good at trading time for money because they're so highly educated and nobody can do their job. 35 years, actually 30 years of consulting them in practice management in new patients. I've heard millions of times, I am good, I'm quality, blah, blah, blah. All wonderful and all true. Nobody says it isn't. What I'm saying is you're trading time for money, and that is, in this days and age, it always was actually, but it is more and more in this stage and age, becoming very obviously that it is an enormously bad business model. 11 years old kids out there make money on YouTube, millions, not a little bit, not a few hundred, no, millions. The internet, the digital age, the digital economy, whatever you want to call it, over the last 15 to 20 years has changed things so much that having businesses worldwide, not like in 20 miles around where you live in your practices, in any and all products or services, not just in the service you have been studying about, and all that from any place you want, not just that you have to stand there and do a root canal. And yet, extremely few, if any, of you doctors are trying to take advantage of it. Here's the thing. I am glad that you hopefully like being a doctor, and I hope for all purpose that not all of you will stop being a doctor after you learn how to make money on the internet, in the digital age, in the online business, which has nothing to do with your practice, yet is enormously larger than your practice income in most cases. I hope that you still go and want to practice, because people need doctors, they need dentists. However, many of you, I know that by consulting dentists for 30 years, about when a dentist becomes 40, 45, 50, they would love to do other stuff, whatever that is. Doesn't mean they don't want to practice, they just would like to be a little more free to do other things. Because as we get a little older, we do kind of like realize there is other stuff out there, no matter how much we like what we do. Well, participating in the internet age makes that possible. Whether you know about it or not, but you do know about it. Actually, this is just some myth like, oh, I don't know about that, I do not understand it. What is there to understand? People are doing business on the internet. People are making meetings on the internet. People are watching more YouTube videos than ever on the internet. People are getting their education on the internet. And there are relative beautiful ways on being in front of those people with any message you want, selling them anything. Keep in mind, www, the World Wide Web, is not made really for doing business in 20 miles around you. It's made to be worldwide, the beauty, all over the world. So give us a call, because as Warren Buffett says, if you do not find ways to make money while you sleep, you will work till you die. And that is the fate of doctors in a very high degree. So many doctors are 60 and 70 and still working, not only because they love it, so hopefully they love it a little bit, but because they have to. Now, will you be stopping dentistry once you make money literally by the truckload? That's up to you. Who gives a damn? Okay, but do not expect this to be overnight. Do not expect it to be super cheap. However, if you would like to also still get more new patients, because you don't want to stop practicing tomorrow, because this will not work tomorrow for you. So there's a runway. So if you over the next year and a half still wouldn't mind to have more new patients, then I can help you with this new patient. It's part of the program, so that actually your new patient inflow will definitely pay for whatever the internet program making money online will cost you. So if for any reason you kind of go, what about if the shit doesn't work? Yeah, what about if it doesn't work? Well, the new patient inflow will be big enough for you to never lose money. That I can guarantee, because I've done that for ages. I do, however, not help doctors anymore alone with more new patients and growing their practice, because in my humble opinion, that's a dead end. Yes, we can help them. We can help them getting more new patients anytime, all the time. We've done it for 30 years. But why would we help with something which is a dead end? At least I believe so. A combination of it, yeah, that's a different story, because now he has something else to escape to and do something. Like I, for instance, 4, 5, 6 years ago, I bought myself a lake in Austria. I'm cooking weddings. I'm doing shit like that. I'm actually working in a low profit industry, high hour industry, and I'm doing it myself to a very high degree, even though it's a relative big event center. But I'm there all the time. Now I'm in Los Angeles because in Austria we are shut down. As you probably know, the food industry is completely down for a while. So, but either way, this type of things, by the way, can and will happen and has affected your industry also. And what has happened in this time? Which industry in this time was growing by leaps and bounds more than before? It would have grown anyway, but it's growing more. Whatever you do with the free time you then have and the free money you have, that will be completely up to you. You will find something foolish to do. Maybe not as foolish as opening an event center in low profit industry as me, but you will find something foolish to do, that I guarantee you. So doctor, do not expect it to be super cheap. Do not expect it to be overnight. Give us a call. And if for some reason you will not like what we have to say, meaning you will not do our program, actually the chances are that you fall under the majority that you will not like to do it, at least not with us and not at this time. You will have a new viewpoint on what the digital age actually can give you. And that viewpoint, you will like it, you will love it. It will focus your thoughts on what can be done, and you will realize it's not magic. It's not something beyond your imagination, beyond your ability because of, well, you're not into it. Me, when I get a new iPhone, like the one I'm shooting this thing on it, I need to have my secretary setting it up too. And yet, I'm in the internet business for a long time. So we don't need to know the little dinky, tedious work in order to make it in the business. A hotel owner doesn't necessarily have to be a good cook, and in many cases he's not, and in some he is. One has nothing to do with the other one. So click or give us a call, whatever you see on the screen, and set an appointment, because even if you do not like what we have to say about this program enough for you to enroll with us, you will love in the direction it points you. You will love it. Bye-bye.